boop, boop. So hello! So today we've rescheduled to do the social media work and password recovery, so wish us luck. Myself and a prior colleague that is still involved peripherally, poor thing, but you know how it is when things have a historical, like a history behind these accounts. There's only so much you can do. You have to get other people involved to get them corrected, or you have to go through a huge process with the social media places themselves, so the sites themselves. So today I'm going to be working with that. I've also worked on some stuff with Cher for our mom, and then I've been chilling, hanging out with, looking up cooking videos and things like that. Brian said he was craving some curry, and I love making curry, and it's that time of year, so we're going to make some pumpkin curry today with chicken and carrots and garbanzo beans. So it's going to be a pumpkin curry soup. It's not just curry, it's a curry soup, because it's also going to have heavy cream in it. And other than that, I need to get some, I worked on some of my Social Security disability stuff and made sure that my account was all logged in. So if you haven't done that, you might want to check that out, just because it's nice to already have that login. They're trying to go paperless. And then I am still in review, so I'm still in second review for my application for disability. So I will keep you updated, of course. So, and you know, look of the day is jammies with a warm shirt over top. So you probably can hear the shower in the background. Once Brian's done in the shower, then I'll take care of all of this mess. You awake yet? There you go. So, when you buy, I've said this before in videos, on the Cooking Wench videos, when you buy coconut cream and coconut milk, you need to make sure it has 2 ingredients, coconut and water, and that's it. This is one of those brands. So be picky. If it has other things in it, don't buy it. It's just going to make everything else goopy and weird. It's like stabilizing agents that you don't need. It'll be fun. My lovely and talented assistant is opening Cancery, so.
No.
And I need to clear off a couple things, so 1 second. This burner is smaller, but heats up faster and is closer to the camera. So like before, that's the one I'm going to roll with. Knife. Knife. Giant knife. Don't sing the song, they'll ding me. Now I'll have to re-edit the video and remove the song.
Now you're going to get a copyright strike.
Yeah, like I have the last couple of videos from stuff that I purchased. Music I purchased got copyright striked. So I had to remove some chunks from the last couple of videos. Now, I don't know how to fix it other than to remove the chunks. There doesn't seem to be a way, and I even sent them an email about it, but you never know if that's even going to be acknowledged. We shall see. So, I'm throwing a couple onions in here. I'm going to dice them up fine. And I'm going to dice them up fine and then get the paste going. So that'll be the next thing. So when I ask for a clove of garlic, that means I need 6 cloves of garlic, right?
Or a giant one.
Yeah, we don't have elephant garlic right now, so.
You should.
Well, I don't know. It's actually more woody, so I don't enjoy it as much.
It's a little different flavor. Milder.
And that's no fun. The garlic to punch you in the mouth. So it's, well, I'll take that back. I mean, it's got its place if you wanted to do some roasty, toasty garlic.
That would probably be good.
Yeah, it'd be really sweet and yummy.
I've never roasted elephant garlic.
So I got 2 little onions from the garden, chopped up. I don't know if you can see it. They're nice small. And then Brian, and I'm just going to do a rough chop on these. I'm not worried about making it perfection. Just trying to break them up a little bit to release the Allison. A big part of eating spicy food is it really helps your immune system fight off stuff. That one's got a bunch of moldy bits.
Want some better ones? I can hook you up.
Oh, if you don't mind, I appreciate it. Just one more. This one's kind of wonky too. Anyway, so a big part of why I eat curry, besides just loving curry and also loving just spicy, crazy spicy food. Actually, I don't like this lighting, like this light above my head. It's awful. Let me fix that really quick. Hurt me. Now, if you wanted to shine a flashlight up at the under part of my face, just strap one with duct tape right here. That's the only light. That would be hilarious. I'd be down for that.
You have to tell ghost stories while you're cooking.
It's spooky soup today. So, hopefully you enjoy this, and if you do, please subscribe. I won't be able to, I don't have any monetization until I have 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe. And I'm thinking about coming up with some kind of plan for a video to film when I get 1,000 subscribers, and I'm thinking I need to get the AwesomeSauce logo tattooed on my arm. That's what I'm thinking I might do. So if we can get 1,000 subscribers, I will make a video about getting a tattoo in commemoration of the event. So exciting. So, and then if go this way, that's plenty. Thank you.
More garlic keeps appearing.
Thank you, it's plenty. The other thing that I would like to point out is if you look down in the links below, you can find the AwesomeSauce links, and also I've been putting like fun Halloween or fall-like vids links that are like my favorite YouTubers down there as well. So you can go down and check them out. In the last video, or any of the videos that I do have a restaurant in, I'll be making sure that I put in their links down below. So like the last video was about Filipino food, and so I was working on doing an interview with the owners there, so go check that out. So we've got all that going on. I enjoy doing the interviews and helping out people that are working their butts off for us, and they need our support. So we've been making sure we get out, even if we just make sure that we're wearing our masks and doing all that stuff. But we've been supporting our local foodie places and artists. So you're welcome to come in here, mister. He's lurking. This one. You're welcome to come in here.
You used all that garlic I gave you?
No.
Sweet!
Of course I did. Why, did you think that was bad?
No, you just told me that was enough, so I thought, now I've gone too far.
You've gone too far! You're not forgiven. We're going to have a kiss fight over this. It's disgusting.
I was going to take one of those extra cloves and kind of rub it behind my ears to,
Oh, get me,
Woohoo!
Yeah, that or gasoline like you're a car guy. Give it. Give it up. Alright. Alright. I love this spatula. I have two of them because how much I love them. I brought
Is that silicone?
one over to Brian's house. And it's super, this is more durable than this. This actually, you can see where it was, I don't know if you can see that, where it was on the pot and it ended up getting burned. This, no problem. Love this thing. And it's super sturdy too, so you can like actually chop up beef and stuff when you're doing, whatever, doing all the cooking things. Love this thing. And a spoon, because we gotta get, this is some Thai paste. Let's do this first. Just regular old coconut oil. Get a big old dollop in there. Fat is flavor. Don't fight it, man. It's good for you. And coconut is good for you too. So I'm going to save that off to the side just in case I need some more. Then I'm going to turn this bad boy. I'm going to go like way high. I'm doing like medium high right now so that I can get this actually going. I reached into the cupboard and grabbed out the one. I was like, I'm going to grab a random paste, and Brian couldn't hear me and thought I was talking about tomato paste. And grab random paste for today's curry. So this is what the random curry that I grabbed, and this is the brand that I prefer. So I usually pop to an Asian market. Brian was saying that you can get these pastes on Amazon, and so you can go check that out if you want, especially if you're not near an Asian market. But if you are, I prefer to just, again, support local people. So you'll pop over there. You might want to look at their website or their Facebook and make sure that they're actually open, because a lot of them have been closing like on Sunday, Monday. So this is the one we're using today. Some green curry paste. It's Thai green curry paste. We're gonna let that get warmed up first. So
they have several varieties. They have yellow, green, red, massaman.
Oh man!
They have a whole bunch.
There's a wall of them.
They're all good.
Every one I've tried, I love. They actually, I haven't been able to find the one that's. There's one called yellow curry, but it's not the same yellow curry that it used to be. I think they changed the formula, because the other yellow curry that I got in these little same brand little tins was really almost bitter because it had so much turmeric in it. Oh, it was delicious. So I'm going to let these guys start sauteing and stuff, and I'll be right back. As you can probably see by the title, today I usually use red curry with pumpkin, but I wanted to just randomly grab one and see what happens. It's going to be delicious regardless. I'm going to make a pumpkin curry soup today. It's not pumpkin curry, it's not curry, because you're not, from everything I've been told and everything I've read, you need to just only have coconut milk and one of these, just the seasonings, and then you can put like meat in it, and that's curry. But if you have extra things in it, like heavy cream, which is what I'm going to be putting in there as well, then it's soup. So it's curry soup. So
Doesn't curry just mean sauce?
Well, according to everything I've read and seen, no.
Oh. I thought it was like salsa. It just means sauce. Ooh.
I love
What's in there?
Happiness. Read it up.
Chili pepper, fresh chili pepper, garlic, Chinese ginger, shallots, lemongrass, salt, sweet basil, capper lime, sugar, spices, which it says is coriander seeds, pepper, cumin, cardamom, and turmeric. Galangal.
Which is just another kind of...
And fresh coriander.
It's a cousin of ginger, galangal is.
So it's all spices. There's nothing else in here. It's all herbs and spices.
Yep. All crushed into a paste. So I was told... Don't worry guys, I turned it down a bit. I was told that they often will just take all those spices fresh and pound them in one of the, they've got the mortar and pestle. And I'm sorry, I don't have the hands for that. It's not going to work for me. So I just get these pastes. And also, this is so much faster. So I'm going to get these all sauteed up and get the garlic in next. And then I'll get back to you when I put the paste in. Never want to eat it again? Okay, so I've got I sweated the onions. I just dropped in the garlic. And what I like to do is I put the paste in. And, go ahead. There you go, buddy. I put the paste in and let it fry up a little bit too. I've got it on medium-low heat now on this stove that is 3. So standard electric stove, it's like the 3. I'm going to save this spoon and reuse it, but I'm going to have to get a new spoon for the pumpkin paste because I'm only going to use half of this. And then the other half's going to go in the freezer for a different time. And we've got the coconut cream that I already showed you. And then we're going to add garbanzos at the end. I'm going to turn that up just a little bit. A little bit. It needs to get, that stuff needs to fry so it's not so raw. So it doesn't have like the raw flavors in it. Even though I let the curry boil for a long time and simmer down for a long time, it still needs to have that time. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this because we didn't get the heavy cream out of the fridge before we did the setup, and the fridge is right there.
And the chicken.
And the chickens. So, 1 sec. That works. Gotta get lined back up again. That's alright, it'll stop wiggling. Sorry if you get seasick. The tripod's kind of wiggly. So, also we pulled out, this is the fish sauce that I use for Thai, and for a lot of things actually. I throw it into, it's got that yummy umami, and it's really an awesome shortcut. I even put a little bit in my homemade chili, because it's just
Umami bomb.
mouth-watering. Alright, this is frying up well. It'll probably stick for a little bit before you stir it the first time, which is fine. Just keep an eye on it. Oh, okay. That just smells like heaven. So we decided to go with chicken thighs, which is what I usually go with for this kind of stuff. And we have 6 of them here. So that's going to be a big old batch. And we're probably going to have a ton of leftovers, which we will also freeze. So we already have a couple of things of soup in the freezer right now, which is wonderful because eventually we just literally throw them into a pan and warm them up and eat them. So I love that. Your nose down in there, and if it makes you cough, then you know that it's time to start adding other things. So we're almost there. And I, non-spawn, I'm going to make myself a drinky so we can cheers at the end. Yep, just doing vodka water. We're trying to avoid, we're lowering our carb intake. So vodka water it is, and like I said, non-spawn, but Tito's, you can drink it with just water or just over the rocks because it tastes like almost nothing and it's a delight. So actually, cheers at the beginning too, and then I'm going to start adding ingredients. Alright. So we're going to hit up with some pumpkin here. Woo! Like I told you. You know that it's activated if it's making you sneeze. So, when you get your pumpkin, make sure that it's, if you're using this sort of thing, you're going to need to find a pumpkin that has one ingredient. Pumpkin. If you want to make pumpkin pie, you can just get the traditional and you want to
I would still use
super
just that.
lazy.
No.
I know. Don't disagree before I finish my sentence, mister. Now we're going to have to fight.
I'm jumping in.
We're going to fight! Kick it. What I was getting at is if you want to be super lazy, you can with the other kind of pumpkin pie mix. I wouldn't do that. It's not nearly as good. And pure pumpkin has more like intense flavors, and it's almost bitter, and it's really wonderful because you get that really good contrast, and it's not over sugared. You can control the sugar. He's trying some. You can control the sugar amount if you just go straight pumpkin. So this brand, Signature Select, I think is the set from Safeway, but the only other brand that I found that does it, I'm pretty certain, is S&W. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to double check in my pantry. But it's the same, it's just one ingredient, pumpkin.
I'll bet Kroger has one like that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just rebrand everything.
Yeah.
So you get this in there. Get it all mixed. It's green and orange, it's very Halloween. Here, let me see if I can get you a shot of it. Hold on.
Is it going to mix to a weird brown color?
Oh yeah, it's going to be a weird brown color. Until we start putting other things in it. There you go. Oh, we got the dog food down there. That's what that is right there. So, and patty pans, which I'll be cooking probably later today or tomorrow. There you go, y'all. You can see the green and the brown. And the dog bowl. All that excitement. So I turn it back up. And get a good mix. No, it's still orangey. It's gonna be, yeah. I've always done it with red because it's the red paste because it's more like a sweeter. Usually you put pineapple and shrimp in there. So that's kind of the flavor palette you think of when you're thinking of like a pumpkin thing. But like I said, I just purposely grabbed a random one because I'm like, whatever, it doesn't matter, it's still going to be delicious. So we got that bad boy going on, and I can hear a little sizzle, so it's warming back up. So I'm just going to use this same spoon because we're trying to do less dishes, you know. We're all talking about how bad the dishes are right now. So I'm going to use this spoon to clear off this lid and get this coconut cream in here. Scooch that back so I don't cut my fingers on it. You can put that whole thing in there. Waste not, want not. Besides, there's like some of the heavier cream is still clinging to the upper part. There's that. That's got to get rinsed, so I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to get rinsed. I'll do that right now. Just stir this bad boy. So basically right now, we're just going to let this kind of cook. I don't usually add the fish sauce until fairly near the end, because at the beginning it just boils off all the flavor. So I put a little bit, but like right now. But then I'm going to be putting I don't know. It's all eyeballed. It might be a tablespoon at the end, and then you let it cook for another 10 minutes, and then everything kind of evens out. But this is I don't really add salt at all. You don't need to add salt because you're using fish sauce. Also, I've got some friends, side note, they're like, I hate fish sauce, it's disgusting. I was like, well, how did you use it? Clearly doing it wrong. And not, oh, I just put it on a spoon and drank it. I was like, you're clearly doing it wrong. Use it as an accent. You don't, if you want to, because I love the smell of it. If you want to have it straight, you have it straight. You just put it right in your mouth. It's fine, but it's going to be a little overwhelming. So, just fair warning. If you want to try it in things. Don't just try to sip off the dang thing. There's a bit there.
Well, it's very salty. It's not like you would just take a teaspoon of salt and stick it in your mouth, right?
Yeah. It's loud. It's not just salty, it's loud. So I'm going to get these ingredients going for a little bit. Not too long. So make sure they're incorporated. And then I'm going to add the heavy cream. And then we're going to put in the carrots and let them cook in the mess. But right now it's a lovely shade of kind of like a yellowy pumpkin color. It's really yummy and it smells really good. It smells really good already. So excited. Let's chop some carrots. They're blooping. So we turn it down just a little bit. And we turn it down just a hair. Let me pick your nose. Hold on. Anywho, so I don't know how you guys feel about it. If I'm cooking for other people, I'll peel my carrots, but Brian and I don't care about peeling our carrots. We just wash the mess out of them. There's nothing wrong with eating a carrot with its peel on. I've heard all kinds of other arguments against it, and they were pretty silly, like, if you don't peel them, you'll get worms. I'm like, good? So this sweet, wonderful man is going to cut these for me so it doesn't hurt my hands. Ow. Choppy, choppy. Thank you, baby. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers to yous. Alright. So now we put about half of this in there. It's just heavy cream. When you're buying heavy cream, what should be on the ingredient list?
A bunch of weird shit.
Cream and a milk allergy thing.
And seaweed,
Nope.
evidently.
No. So he bought this one because that's all we had available at the store when he went to, but I don't get that one. That's just goofy. It should just say cream. And I also love that it says contains milk. If you have a milk allergy, it's like packages of eggs saying contains eggs. What else would be in there? Alright, so it's looking all creamy and delicious. Let me see if I can mess up the angle again. There we go. Super creamy and delicious. And then we're just going to plunk the carrots in there and let them, they're going to have to cook for a while, so there's going to be a little pause in the video. So, there you go. That might work.
Can't hurry it up. No, you just just have to wait.
The chicken thighs cook really quickly, so I just want to make sure that the carrots are cooked enough that you can just throw, like, basically everything's done all at the same time, right? So that's what I'm going for. And give it a little taste. Ooh, good. Layer in some flavor here. That was maybe half a teaspoon. Give it a stir. It's down on 3 still, so medium-low. Medium to medium-low. And I'm going to put the lid back on it to conserve the liquid mass. So it doesn't boil down too far. And then I'll leave it uncovered when after I throw the chicken in. So my hands gave up the ghost. I was going to try to cut up all the chicken thighs into bite-sized pieces, but if I put any more pressure than this on this hand, then it was hurting really bad. So he took over for me. So thank you, honey.
Stupid hands.
No, my hands are wonderful. It's not their fault that they are broken.
They're broken.
No, you're doing bad body language like you're talking to your body in a negative way. You don't do that.
Now that they've given up the ghosts, there's ghosts running around in this freaking apartment.
Well, that's because it's come up on Halloween. There's always ghosts running around in the apartment when you do that. You come up on Halloween. So it's been boiling for a bit, and I took the top off so I could make sure that it's not sticking. It was sticking a little bit, but I just got in there with this very firm spatula. I sorted that out. These carrots are about half done, and that's about the time we need to add the chicken, and Brian is almost done. The chicken, of course, will cool down the soup so that it won't cook so hard. Like right now it's cooking, it's boiling pretty hard. Well, simmering pretty hard, but are we almost done?
I don't know. I can't tell. Is there more big chunks down here in the bottom somewhere?
I don't see any. There. Stir it in. And this is going to cook, so the carrots cook for about 15 minutes. I had a business call during that time. We're still trying to cover some account passwords. If any of you have any advice about the best way to get a hold of Facebook and Instagram to get the password reset for the new IT person, let me know. I have not had a chance to go in and dig deeply and find out how I'm supposed to be able to do that. So right now I'm not changing the password, so I can still update the accounts today and tomorrow and Sunday, because we have things coming up. But after that, then I will attempt it again. Probably Monday I'll attempt it again and see if I can get that changed out. So separate entirely, but that's part of my day. So there you go. Happy Vlogtober. So we got this chicken in here. It's looking delish. It's kind of yellowy because of the other ingredients, so it's not no longer looks like green curry. It looks like a yellowy deliciousness, and it smells amazing. So let's get a little picture of that for you. Let that chicken cook until it's done, and that's probably going to be, 10 minutes-ish. We could have just plunked the whole thighs in there, which has merit, right? Because it would be easy to just cook it in there, but it doesn't have as much flavor imparted to the meat if you don't chop it all up. So we chopped it up into bite-sized pieces and threw it in there. So it's starting to smell like even more delightful. I'm excited. Can't wait. It's gonna be so yummy. Did you want to do broccoli or anything, or no? Okay. Well, we're gonna wait for the chicken for a little bit, and then I'm going to add the garbanzos, and then I'm not even gonna put it over rice or anything. I'm gonna eat it like regular soup. I don't know what you're gonna do. Did you want to put it over anything?
I'm going to shove it in my mouth and masticate it and swallow it.
Make sure you masticate.
And then more and masticate more.
Off most of the juice from the can. I'm saving that because, like I said, you can use it as a thickener for other things. So that'll be kind of fun to experiment with. So pretty soon, yummy food. Also, when I make soups, they're more like stews. I usually end up putting so many ingredients in there that it's not overwhelming, but it's enough. Like there's enough of each thing to make an actual bowl of soup, so you actually have like protein and all the goodness in one thing. I'm just saying. I'm gonna go look through my videos. Let me see if I can find it for you, and if I can, I'll put it in one of the cards. But it's easy to make this just pescatarian or vegetarian or totally vegan. Curry tastes delicious every way, and it doesn't matter. So if you've got a friend that you would like to cook for, or you're trying out new things, or you know, whatever's going on, then give this a swing, because there's a much less food processing with curry. You're just making basically a big soup, a big soupy stuff you pour over rice usually. Actually, it's paleo as well. So you can go any direction with curry. It's pretty easy too, just to change up a little bit. Remember, your head's being cut off right now.
I'm too tall.
So we should adjust. Ooh. Then my head gets cut off, but only right here, which is fine, I mean. Okay. Big spoon? We need to bring over some of the Asian style spoons.
Ooh, that's got a bite to it.
Yeah, it's a bit spicy.
Wow.
Didn't add any extra heat to it.
Wow. That has a bite. Woo! Woo!
Come a little closer, then they can see you.
Wait, I'm too tall. Woo!
Woo! You're all nose and woo, is that what you're saying?
Nose and woo.
Okay.
Wow.
Piece of chicken.
It smells amazing.
Get of beans, get a carrot, a couple of those garbanzo beans. And a little. Oh. Exactly what I'm craving. Please like and subscribe, especially subscribe.
Hit that bell.
Hit that bell if you want to get notified when I upload. My cheerleader is out there. And I love you, and I hope you're all safe. You take care.